My guess is if you're watching this video, then you're considering taking a FundedNext prop firm challenge. And in this video, I'm gonna do my best to give you an unbiased review. I don't have any partnership or any affiliate links to sell you here. I'm just doing this because there's a lot of shady prop firms and I don't want you to get scammed over by one. So in this video, I'm gonna do my best to give an honest review of FundedNext. And I'm gonna talk about the good, the bad, and some things that you should really be aware of that we've noticed with the FundedNext prop firm. And the reason you should listen to me on this topic is because we once owned our own prop firm, so we have a good idea of how this business works and what are some of the shady tactics that prop firms will use. And we have a group of like 500 funded algorithmic traders. So we're pretty much reviewing prop firms all the time. So we're gonna rate FundedNext in 4 different categories on a scale of 1 to 10. So the first category we're gonna rate this prop firm on is their rules and their regulations. So you can take a look at their website. They have a really well put together website here. And we basically just wanna take a look at their different account types. So they have 3 different account types. They have an express type, which is pretty crazy. You have to basically do 25% profit in order to actually qualify for this. So I don't know why anybody would do this, but probably the 2 that are more popular are the evaluation and then they have the stellar challenge. The stellar challenge is different than the evaluation in that it offers a little bit lower phase 1 profit target, and then there's no time limit on the challenge. Now, the difference with the evaluation model is that you have to do a 10% profit target and you have a 4-week and 8-week time limit respectively. Now I'm going to talk about the stellar challenge because I think this is the one that most people will use. So you can take a look at their $100,000 account here. One thing that is interesting is that they do allow a profit share from the challenge phases, which basically means you'll make 15% of the profit from the challenge phases on your first payout. So meaning that if you do 8% profit target on $100,000, that's $8,000, you'd make 15% of that $8,000. And then on phase 2, if you do 5%, that's $5,000. You also get 15% on that $5,000. Granted, this is only paid out to you after you've got your funded account and actually made a withdrawal. And I believe you have to have made a minimum of 5% on your funded account to qualify for this. So pretty standard. They have an 8% profit target in phase 1, 5% profit target in phase 2, 5% max daily loss, and 10% max overall loss. One of the things that I do like about this prop firm is that they do use a balance-based drawdown, which very few prop firms actually do this, FTMO being another one, but most prop firms are equity-based. So this is really cool to see that it's balance-based. You can see there's no time limit here in 5 minimum trading days. They also have $3 per lot commissions and a profit split up to 90%, which is pretty cool. You can do news trading, hold over the weekends, and use expert advisors and trade copiers if you're copying between your account. One word of warning here, if you are using expert advisors, they can be very, very strict on the expert advisors. They don't allow any grid trading models, and they may actually require you to submit the EA, which is kind of an annoying process, to be honest. The fee is $519, and it looks like they always have promos here where you can get like 10% off. So this is actually pretty competitive as far as the pricing goes. One other thing that I did notice is that I logged in and checked their spreads, and their spreads were competitive in comparison to ones like True Forex Funds, which is one of the prop firms that we like the most. However, one word of warning is that we did notice from people inside of our community, as well as other people online talking about this, that the challenge conditions are really, really great. But then once you go to a live funded account, the challenge conditions are not as good. And we're going to talk a little bit about that later on because it is something that is an issue with this prop firm. So overall, in terms of how I'd rate it, in terms of their rules and regulations or how easy or difficult it is to pass, I'd give them an 8. They're pretty solid with only 8% profit target, allowing 10% max overall. I do love that they're balance-based drawdown and they have no time limit, which is really great as well. So the next thing that we're going to rate FundedNext on is their customer support and their reviews. Customer support seems to be fine. They have a bunch of helpful support articles. I was chatting with somebody earlier today and the response times were fairly quick, so no complaints really about the customer support. If we take a look at their reviews, they have about 4.7 stars reviews with 6,600 total reviews. So this looks pretty similar to a lot of the other prop firms. Of course, prop firms do get heat from customers that are dissatisfied, but but I actually went out and I did quite a bit of digging, and I did see that this is quite a common thing from several people that I've been researching online. Basically, this guy's saying, live trading conditions 0 out of 10. There's a 10 pip slippage without the news. And I've actually heard this from traders inside of our community as well, that the live trading conditions on the funded account are quite bad with very high slippage. And you can read this post here and you can see that the slippage has been really bad. And then he goes on to show that there's other people that have also had slippage issues with this prop firm. So I don't know if this has been fixed or not, but this was a recent post that was just June 22nd. So not too long ago, about a month ago. So as far as how I'd rate them, as far as customer support and reviews go, because I have seen quite a few issues with people complaining about their live market conditions and slippage issues and stuff like this, by reading different people's posting and reviewing this prop firm, I would give it a 6 out of 10. So moving on to brand trustworthiness and payout proof, this is a fairly large prop firm. They have only been in business since March of 2022. But I've also seen a lot of people struggling with getting payouts. And it seems like this prop firm, a lot of the times will do whatever they can to not pay you out, whether that be saying that you're using account management services, or we even had a guy that was logged into a different IP address that they flagged his account and gave them a really hard time for something that shouldn't have broken the rules and did not break the rules. We also noticed that some people that were trading with expert advisors, they made them actually submit the expert advisor. And even though this was a completely unique strategy, they also flagged them. So it seems like there was just a lot of shady stuff that we don't really deal with a lot of other prop firms like True Forex Funds, My Forex Funds, FTMO. We never really had these sort of issues. So it seems like FundedNext is really strict in the rules. And so based on our community of traders that have used them and some of the weird shady stuff that have gone on with funded accounts and when requesting a payout, I give them a 5 out of 10 on their brand trustworthiness or their payout proof. Sure, they can show lots of payout proofs and they show that they've paid out, $30 or $50 million, but our experience has not been that good with them. So now let's talk about some of the unique perks to FundedNext that make them different. I'd say one of the cool things that does make them different is that they offer a 15% profit sharing from the challenge phase, which is really cool that you don't see a lot of prop firms actually doing. They also have no time limits on their challenge phases, which seems to be a common thing amongst the industry. One other thing is that they're balance-based drawdown. So this is really nice, especially if you're somebody that's a swing trader that's going to be holding trades over night and into the next day. This is really an advantageous thing. And as far as we can see on their challenges, they do have $3 per round lot. And then they do also have fairly competitive spreads, about as good or even better some of the times than True Forex Funds. Hey, and by the way, if you're looking to pass a prop firm challenge and would like our help, then we actually guarantee that we can help you pass a prop firm challenge with our Tesla-inspired AI, or you don't pay us a penny and we'll even pay for your challenge fees if you do happen to fail. We've now helped over 400 people become funded prop firm traders with our algorithms. So if you'd like our help passing a prop firm challenge, then go ahead and go to propfarming.com. So overall, as far as unique perks go, I do like the balance-based drawdown. I also do like that you can earn from the actual challenge phases, which is pretty cool. And the spreads and the lots are pretty small as far as commission goes. However, again, like I mentioned on the live accounts, we have seen higher slippage. But with the unique perks, we'll go ahead and give them an 8. And if you'd like to see how FundedNext stacks up against some of the most popular prop firms, I've gone ahead, I've created this little prop firm comparison table so you can easily side-by-side compare different prop firms to see what might be best for your specific situation. Just click the link in the description below and you can download this for free. Hey, and if there's other prop firms that you'd like us to review, then go ahead and let me know in the comments below and I'd be happy to make more review videos.